Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Harden. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now, here's Durant. Pass to Thompson. Eason with it. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bridges outside. Hart outside to the paint. Here's Towns. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Şengün with a screen on Anunoby. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Şengün. After the miss from Karl-Anthony Towns. Anunoby against Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. It's rebounded by Towns.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Hart with a screen on Şengün. Hart outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, has some truth to it.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
KD passes to Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot off. Goes up the baseline. Again, Durant missing.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And Towns gets it to go.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Smith. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brunson. Last game, 26 points. The tray. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And stolen by Eason. In the corner, Smith with it. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Brunson missing. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Trailblazers in Portland. Huge Pass over Anunoby. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. And that makes it a tie ball game.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
Pass to Anunoby. Hart outside. The three. It's rebounded by Houston. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Yes, that goes in. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Timeout, Houston.
For Durant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Here's Eason. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Driving inside. Here's Şengün. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What balance from Şengün there. He is terrific at brushing off contact on the way up. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now, here's Thompson. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. Brunson covering. Thompson passes to Eason. Back to Thompson. Houston moving it around. The three from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got 5 points so far. Towns, a screen on Eason. Bridges for three. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Thompson against Brunson. Here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Thompson shooting. That's on Jalen Brunson. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he is just such an instinctive playmaker.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Thompson. Here he goes. Now, here's Şengün. Defended by Towns. Şengün with the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And here is Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Durant with the drive. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Pass to Towns. Again, this is a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The shot by KD. No good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Brunson, left side. Shoots from 14. The Rockets pull it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Smith kicks to KD. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. No good. That would have tied it. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Portland Trail Blazers.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now, here's Durant. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Houston, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. And here is Robinson. Now McBride. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. Here's Adams. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Steven Adams.
On the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Kolek. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. New York, no good that time either. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, well this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Kevin, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Houston leading by 3. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
13.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Smith at the line. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith hits them both. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Yabusele, a screen on Tate. Yabusele in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
The Rocket shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Adams down low. Robinson on him. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best 3-point shooting point guards in the league. Fifth pass, Reed Shepherd.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
As well as they shoot the 3, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Free throw good, McBride. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Şengün's checked in for Houston. That one drops. He ties it up. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Bulls. Pass to Shepherd. Screen by Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
Crafty work there by Shepherd to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
That free throw good from Shepherd.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. New York trailing. Outside Robinson. Towns down low. Şengün covering. That one falls. Towns has gotten 17.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Here's Shepherd. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Now, this rookie Shepherd can really shoot it. The D has to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Towns. Over Şengün. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Adams, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Robinson.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Knicks trail by 3. Now, here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And he can't hit the second. Şengün with the ball. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Robinson with the block. Clarkson outside. Pass to McBride. Outside Robinson. Left side Towns. Towns is double. Shot clock at 2. McBride's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Şengün passes to Shepard. Now here's Adams. Houston moving it around. Here's Şengün. 11 feet out and he hits it. And that's now 6 points for Şengün. Knicks trail by 4. Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a 3. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Now Adams, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Pass to Robinson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
All right, a
chance to check out the stats. Carl Anthony Towns. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's around 18 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Shepard, the pass to Okogie. Now Shepard. And Houston again with the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 6. Over in the corner, Shepard. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
That free throw missing.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player, but adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Clarkson for 3. And they get it back. Towns, the screen. Clock at 4. Here's McBride. And the Knicks miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Okogie. Capella inside, defended by McBride. Now Finney-Smith. Şengün with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 6. Inside, here's Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Towns has got 21.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Shepard, the pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Capella against Robinson, and it's good for 2. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. And here's Smith. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago. Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
It's tipped. Here's Towns, out to Bridges. Towns brings a screen on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Smith the pass to Shepard. Here's KD. Pass to Şengün. Some nice passing there by Houston. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Shepard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Towns against Şengün. Fader on the way. And Hart throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Smith for 3, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Pass to Shepard. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. 15 points for Reed Shepard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Anunoby a screen on Thompson. Now Bridges, still without a basket. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. KD with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Ho hum. Guess what? Another bucket for KD. Just making the game look easy, something boring.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And let's take a look now. Amin Thompson's numbers.
The past month has been surreal. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. Here's Hart. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland. Bounce pass from Bridges. From deep, Brunson, good on the triple. Brunson's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the inside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
For three, Bridges. Here's Robinson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put it in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside, KD. Shoots over Anunoby. Daring anyone to stop him, KD.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Bridges outside. That's to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Out to Smith. Now Durant. Capella sets a screen for KD. Durant. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Bridges. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Out to Brunson. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside for KD. Back to Capella. A shake. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. The focus from Brunson.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Releases. Smith, no luck.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Hart finds Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Rockets leading by 11. And here is Durant. Thompson outside. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Fires at the elbow. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets ahead, up by 11. And we're underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Kings matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And guys, turning back to the first half of our game, KD doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
And KD, the easy money sniper, doing what he does best. One of the most prolific scorers the game has ever seen.
Yeah, you know a little something about that, I would say. Just a little.
Yeah.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Taking a look at the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Here's Brunson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Brunson's got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Knicks. KD dishes to Thompson. Pass to Eason. Here's Smith. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now here's Durant. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Towns finds Anunoby.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 5. Outside, KD. Pass to Şengün. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. 6 to shoot. Little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
74-63.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Confident finish by Durant.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Smith against Hart, and they call an illegal screen here.
And a quick look at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Thompson passes to Smith. Now Easton. Some nice passing there by Houston. Right side, Kevin Durant. Back to Eason. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. And the Knicks good for 2.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside, KD. Şengün with a screen on Anunoby. Eason. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 6 assists now in the game. Knicks trail by 14. Hart outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York, they're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
Well, I think for New York, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Robinson against Şengün. Thompson from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Brunson. 14 points for him. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
And I know the guys in the front court love having him out there, giving them all that little extra help down low.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The shot's good from Brunson.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Eason finds Smith. Outside Durant, a 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. Hart outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Smith. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Hart. He has 7. Hart with a screen on Eason. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, KD. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Durant. Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Durant kicks to Thompson. KD against Anunoby. The shot by KD. No good. Knicks trail by 14. Robinson dishes to Bridges. To the paint. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. On the wing, Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Bridges got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Anunoby against KD. Pass to Eason. Bridges with the steal. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hard against Smith. Hard kicks to Brunson. And the foul. That one on Thompson.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Shepard's checked in for Tari Eason.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
A moment now to see the stats for Bridges. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team, averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
On defense, New York. 4-point game. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And he can't stop the run as he misses. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bridges passes to Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Pass to Şengün. Now Kevin Durant connects from three-point range. KD's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart outside. Bridges outside. Over Thompson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
KD can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson outside. Hart outside. Off target with his 3.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And then Durant with the jam.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Hart outside. Brunson left side. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Brunson's got 24.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Şengün with a screen on Anunoby. Durant the pass to Şengün. And he comes up with the deuce.
Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now Kevin Durant, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Now here's Şengün. He's got 14. And KD the bucket on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks, trailing by 10. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
McBride with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And so it's Houston with it after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Outside Durant. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Knicks trail by 10. Robinson down low. Missed inside. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Finney-Smith passes to Shepherd. Outside, KD. Drops in the tray. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's good.
How about the level of activity this team just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Durant. 32 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Guerschon Yabusele is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Yabusele setting a screen for Clarkson. gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Here's Okogie, launches it, nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Okogie. Now Shepard. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Man, we knew how skilled Shepard was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
Here's Kolek. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shepard with the ball. Back to Şengün. Fades. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Man, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
Here's Kolek. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Now Shepard. Now Şengün, defended by Yabusele. And Şengün throws it down.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. Clarkson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Capella against Towns. Out to Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Rockets leading by 13. And here is Durant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Capella with a screen on Towns. And the basket is good. 19 points for Reed Shepard.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Reed Shepard.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Yabusele. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Brunson. Houston leading by 13. Now Shepard. And a miss there on the triple.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Bridges. On deep, Brunson, and the three ball is good. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And here's Thompson. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Finney-Smith. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Brunson finds Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Durant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Clarkson, and a change for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Knicks trail by 10. Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pass to Shepard. And here is Şengün. Outside Durant, lets it go with the 3. Good! And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
Yeah, this is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Smith outside from downtown. It's rebounded by New York.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hart, that's good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender and make him react to you.
Now here's Durant. Thompson in the corner. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 7. On the wing, Anunoby. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Shepard. Brunson with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Houston leading by 7. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. No good on the shot. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Bridges kicks to Robinson. Hart outside. Clock at 6. Bridges for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Six to shoot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Jabari Smith, Jr.
What's up?
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
One thing this team loves about Şengün is that he is an excellent passer. He moves the ball around so well.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Smith on the wing, defended by Hart. Thompson against Brunson. Outside Durant, shot clock at 5. And get the 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Houston leading by 5. Thompson outside. There's the drive. And he banks the layup in.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Thompson against Brunson. Outside, Anunoby. A three-pointer. Good.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Outside Durant. Now Şengün. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Brunson against Thompson. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Smith sets the pick for KD. Here's Eason. Thompson in the post. Brunson covering. The basket is good.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Mind the lane. What's up?
That free throw good from Thompson. Knicks trail by 7. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. That one drops.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
KD against Anunoby. Durant inside. That one goes. Count it.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Brunson with it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Rockets shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Now Thompson. Outside Smith. Thompson looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up the 3. Rebounded by Towns. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Brunson. Here's Bridges. The 3 is off. Here's Thompson. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we're just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.